Today we will talk about the recap of the movie Barely Lethal. Prescott Academy, a covert government-run school, is the focal point of the film. This academy's primary goal is to prepare young females to become deadly assassins. The academy is headed by a man named Hardman who brings in girls as young as 10 months old and teaches them all about life, combat skills, and other fields that make them deadly assassins without the influence of the outside world and all that comes with it. The girls at Prescott Academy are not raised to just be girls, rather they grow up to be killing machines. Their skill and the danger they pose to their adversaries can be seen in the way they are trained. At the age of 3, they are taught to fire and use guns that are taller than themselves. If that wasn't enough, Prescott Academy takes it a step further. At only the tender age of 5, the girls learn to drive, and within a year, they can successfully pull off a car chase, showing driving skills as good as professional drivers. Throughout their teenagers, they have to practice and learn to fight in many different ways. In other words, Prescott is the name of the place that turns human girls into angels of death. The main motto and rule that Prescott follows and upholds is no attachments. This rule, or some would say motto, is followed to the core, so much that the girls are not allowed to make any sort of attachments, whether it be people or even toys, as little girls are often prone to do. By this rule, the girls are not given any names, so they don't get attached to even an identity. Instead, they are called by their agent numbers. In the movie, the top fighter, number 83, excels in both gunplay and martial arts. Despite her unmatched skills, the Academy's rule of no attachments proves challenging for her. A glimpse of her tender side emerges when, unlike her peers, she embraces a doll instead of poking the pen in it, revealing emotional vulnerability during an exercise led by Hardman. Hardman takes the doll from her and tears it apart, proclaiming number 83 to be a bad example in front of the other girls. The scene shifts again, and we see that number 83 has grown into a young girl with unmatched fighting skills. Her greatest competitor is shown to be a girl called number 84, who is the second best at everything in Prescott, after number 83. Number 84 despises number 83 and wants to beat her at being the best badly. It is shown that number 84 despises her comrades so much that if they weren't working for the same agency and agendas, she could even kill number 83. As number 83 is the best in the academy, she is the first agent to be activated in her batch and sent on extremely dangerous missions before all of her batchmates. This deeply angers number 84. However, there is nothing she can do. Number 83 completes all her missions and impresses Hardman. As she is a teenager, she is never suspected of anything. However, she still aches to have a normal teenage life. When she was on a mission, she happened to notice a party going on at the person she was spying on's house, where she saw lots of youngsters having a good time and enjoying life to the fullest. She realizes how much she had missed in Prescott and is motivated to return to a normal life as a result. She decides to leave Prescott as soon as she can, but not before gathering information about high school and the typical teenage experience. She begins to watch Mean Girls and clueless movies. Every time she is sent on an assignment, she even purchases magazines to read covertly during meetings that are too dull to attend. She has one such adventure, until Hardman finds her and tells her to calm down because the next assignment will be extremely risky. 8 hours ago, a mafia boss lady was spotted in a city. She needed to be captured within 2 days, or she might vanish. Though number 83 is given the task, number 84 wants to embark on it to impress Handman and become his favorite at last. The scene shifts to Knox, the mafia boss lady, who is in a construction zone with 3 blindfolded hostages. She removes their blindfolds and one of them is revealed to be number 83. She immediately incapacitates Knox's henchman and ties a hook to Knox that is attached to a plane flying overhead. Knox and 83 are both pulled to the plane, but Knox still has her gun on her and fires. To avoid damage from the bullets, 83 removes her hook and falls into the water below. Hardman apprehends Knox and tries to reach out to 83 through a device on her wrist. Number 83 seizes her sole opportunity for a regular life by ditching the device, rendering her inactive to Hardman. Adopting the identity of Megan, she discovers a new family in Newton through a website, enrolling in high school. Yet, Liz, the family's daughter, harbors dislike towards her. On her first day at school, she is stared at because of her ridiculous outfit, and the local bully calls her fresh meat.
Fresh meat!
To help her, Liz gives her less patterned clothes. The next day, during the General Assembly, she is supposed to speak to everyone as a foreign exchange student and meets Roger, whom she labels as a nerd based on the movies she has watched. When she is introduced on stage, she is made fun of, and the audience chants for her to return to her native Canada. But Cash, the most popular guy in school, shows up and uses a song to quiet the crowd. Megan is brought to Cash right away. She befriends Roger at school, and it's clear he likes her, but Cash is her main concern. When she partners up with Cash in a lab class and gets asked to find another partner by others, it appears that many other girls are just as thirsty for Cash. She is tricked by a few of the girls into thinking that Cash prefers females to portray the school mascots. She applies and immediately gets selected. During practice, a group of masked men attack her, but she overpowers them easily with her skills and reveals them to be the rival school's boys trying to cause trouble. However, it's too late as everyone has already recorded her. She runs away. Back at Prescott, Hardman is still interrogating Knox, who says that his way of stealing girls and turning them into assassins is wrong. She plans to use number 84 for her escape. The people at Prescott find out about Megan's viral video. Meanwhile, Megan's day gets much better as she's suddenly a very popular girl due to her show of fighting skills. This makes Cash invite her to his band practice after school, where she meets Roger. It is apparent that he likes her, but she's too busy with Cash. On her way back, she is abducted by Prescott, and Hardman accuses her of working for a rival group. She tells him she just wants to live a normal life. It is revealed to Hardman through a truth serum that she is saying the truth. Hardman gives her 2 days to return to base. She is left on the porch of the house, making it look like she's drunk. The next day, she goes to Gooch's party with Liz, where she also finds 84 disguised as Heather. Roger is also disappointed when he finds Megan kissing Cash. The next day, as they get on the school bus, she finds Hardman disguised as the driver who tells her that Knox is after her. Megan refuses to come back to Prescott. Later, as Liz and Megan are driving to school, an assassin's car pulls up to them and shoots. A car chase ensues, and Megan tells Liz all about her past life. They survive, but Liz is hospitalized due to her injuries. Megan finds the assassin was Heather from her perfume. Later, the scene shifts, and we see that Victoria's men have taken Megan's new family hostage. Megan fights them but gives up when they take Liz. Megan hopes Hardman will rescue her, but Victoria reveals she is Prescott's first agent, number 1. Victoria challenges her to a one-on-one combat and defeats Megan. Hardman arrives and rescues Megan, who hugs him for saving her and her family. In the last scene, Megan takes Roger on a helicopter ride after stopping his car in the middle of the road. If you liked this video, do not forget to share, subscribe, and comment on the video. Also, press that bell button to learn about our new videos.